Well, good. Oh, no light. Hang on. Better? Yeah. Okay. Finishing up a bowl of Stockaby's English Oriental Supreme at the recommendation of several YouTubers. I actually had some in my cellar already. I had forgotten about it. It's okay. It's pretty good. It's okay. So okay, in fact, that I've switched over to HH Old Dark Fired. Um, English Oriental Supreme. I had some on the river last night, and I liked it for that. Um, but since this bowl is now empty, I think I'm gonna have something a little tastier. Hang on. Okay, let's respond to some comments here on my dead body fishing video, which wasn't actually a dead body, diabetic coma body fishing video. Fireplug says, first you joke about the occult, and then the occult happens. What makes you think I was joking? So if you are not following me on Instagram, you are really missing out. I have a ton of photos that are getting ready to hit the old IG. Gribbly's Folly. No, wait, at Gribbly. Crap. You know, and I can say this right now. These words will come out of my mouth. I'll put a link in the description. I'm not going to put a link in the description. You guys know how that works. I never actually do that. Okay, it's at Gribbly's Folly. I'll try to put a link in the description. And I just wrote yesterday a piece humorously breaking down the North Korea crisis. I'm sure you guys all see the humor in pending nuclear war. But, you know, I really enjoy, from kind of a detached Schadenfreude point of view, the blustering back and forth and the riling up of the media that the whole thing is engendering. Specifically, you know, Trump's fire and fury comments, and then the New York Times comes out and they say, oh, well, it's unclear whether he meant to echo Harry Truman's comments about nuking Nagasaki. Dude, Donald Trump doesn't know who Harry Truman was. Nobody knows who Harry Truman was. Seriously, the guy launched the first nuclear attack in history. Nobody knows who he was. If you go ask the average American, right, who was president in World War II, they will say, what's World War II? And Trump isn't even an average American. He's a reality TV star. He's in show business. So if you ask a reality, like the average, you know, reality TV star, I don't know what kind of like sociological study you got to do to find the average reality TV star, but you go to Snooki or whatever and you're like, hey, who was Harry Truman? She's going to say, wasn't that guy from Twin Peaks? While we're talking about particularly offensive public figures, Amy Mack has made a video stating her preference for Jeep lighters. Amy, we're in America here. We're in America. Jeep lighters, really? Really? I know you're a patriot, and patriots smoking French Jeep lighters. Patriots smoking lighters that start with two consonants, that just cuts me deep down like a knife. The proper disposable lighter is the Mini Bic in powder blue. Mini Bic because it's small and svelte. Look at that. Look at it. It just disappears. I could palm it like a coin or a handcuff key if I was in jail. And in powder blue because your macho friends won't steal it. Plus, it's made right here in the good old France. So what, did the French have like a monopoly on lighters or something? Wait a minute. I mean, seriously. That means the Jeep lighters and the Bic lighter, I mean, they've all got to be made in the same factory, right? Like, there's not like two different giant lighter mills in like the south of Paris or something, right? Okay, sorry, I just can't let this go. Just hang on. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna open up the laptop here. Why is Amy Mack so wrong? France. Yep. Okay. Okay, well, I can't find anything about the factory, but on page 2 of the Google results, I did find this article from 2010 on a website called Convenience Store Decisions, which I find to be absolutely fascinating. Lighters can be an afterthought. Wait. Title is, wait for it, Lighting the Way to Profitability. Lighters can be an afterthought. There are relatively few manufacturers. Everyone merchandises them near the front of the counter. Liability issues have cut down on the cheap products. That doesn't, what cheap product? That's not a good sentence. That, who would have thought that convenience store review or decisions or whatever would not have good writers? Okay, this says, now you remember this is from 2010. Lighters are not declining with declining use of cigarettes. Hot lighters in 2009 include those licensed by Playboy and NASCAR. Bic lighter dollar sales for stores first half of 2010 were up 10% over the same period in 2009. Wow. Margin driving profits. Refillable lighters give customers a reason to return to the store. I don't know about you guys, but I have no desire to wait in line behind, 14 crackheads buying lottery tickets to get my lighter refilled. That's just not me. So I'm going to go to my spare powder blue made in France Bic here. This Zippo's kind of dying, kind of running out of fuel there. Whoa, breaking news. My Click Bic with the different ignition system. Interesting story about this. Anyway, made in Spain. So Bic is really like, they're like a conglomerate. Anyway, so I was fishing last night with this lighter in my pocket. Stepped into some deep water, felt the water come up with it. Well, my pipe smoking is done for the evening because my lighter is wet. But I discovered that this one works even when it's wet because it doesn't have the little spark wheel. We'll just test it out here in the coffee. Well, shit. All right, down to my backup Bic. Yeah, at this point I've got more lighters on the floor behind me than I do on my desk. I don't know. There is no perfect lighter. Just accept the limitations of the lighters. Is that so hard? I was trying to explain Gribbly's Folly, my coffee kind of tastes like a lighter. Well, I was trying to explain to someone the Gribbly's Folly idea, and that I had so much success. Well, I don't know if success is the right word, but I've gotten so much enjoyment from going into the woods, going fishing, adventuring. And I was trying to say, well, after the election, I just kind of left the political arena and decided to and then I stopped because it's like, what do you say? Get back to nature? I hate that phrase. Go outside. I don't know. Like I don't feel like what I'm doing is like the typical like enjoy nature buzzwords. Like commune with I don't know. I think about this a lot, though, that the words we use for things become so distant from the actual things. Does that make sense? See, how do you explain that using words? The point is that words are limited and they can't really explain things. So why should I even keep going with this train of thought? So when I am out in nature, there's a thing that happens in my soul, my spirit, my psyche. And that thing is that I'm not around other people. That's pretty much it. I'm a damn hermit. And, but how do you explain that to someone without saying, I hate your face and I wish I wasn't talking to you right now? Just kidding, old friend, if you're watching this video. It's not a personal thing, but it's like, I am literally escaping. I'm literally escaping into nature. And see, there again, I'm using the phrase, escape into nature. It's like an ad for some kind of, like backpacking store. That's not what it's about. It's about the raw, visceral experience of having a raw, visceral experience instead of the experience of like sitting on your computer all day being like, oh, we're going to get nuked by North Korea. No, we're not going to get nuked by North Korea. Good Lord. They've got like a freaking go-kart with one of those like cartoon, the black spherical cartoon bombs on it. Like, That's all they can come up with, y'all. Okay, whatever. We're past the 10-minute mark, which means I can monetize this video someday after I get like I'm like, 1% of the way to 1 million subscribers, and then I can retire. Thank you for watching. Cover everything? I think we covered everything. I think that's it. Yeah. Keep the ends out for the ties that bind.